Hello, beautiful Capricorns, and good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel, and thank you guys so very much for all your subscriptions, your views, your likes, and your comments. It's truly appreciated. I'm pulling on a few abundance oracles here for Capricorn. What's going on? What does the universe want the beautiful Capricorns to see, know, or hear today for their higher good? Moonlighting. You could be doing multiple jobs. You can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay for the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. So if you started a new job or doing something on the sideline, Spirit's saying it's going to pay off. It'll fully support you eventually. So guys, that's exciting news. I'm liking that, Capricorn. Face your financial fears. When you're honest with yourself about the fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness. You'll realize, in fact, you have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. So you could be doubting yourself as to whether, your dream job is going to pay off. They're just fears. They're just doubts. Spirit is telling you that your dream job will eventually completely support you. And no more complaining. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power of affirming that you have abundance of choices and freedom. And with your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations to blossom into reality. So it's like, you might be afraid or doubting whether your projects will fully support you. Spirit is saying that they will. And don't complain about it or think negatively about it, because Spirit is assuring you that it's all going to work in your favor. Capricorn messages. Capricorn messages. I did a reading yesterday, a dual reading with Tarot Harmony again. And, I kind of felt like, I had done all my videos, and then I wanted to do this video with Tarot Harmony, and I made time for it. I was a little glad that I did it afterwards, guys. If you want, go check it out. It's an interesting read, guys. But we ourselves do, we get in that mindset, geez, we get forming habits that we need to break. And it's like, I hesitated whether I wanted to do it because there was something else that I had to do. And Spirit was very direct. No, you do the read. And I'm like, okay, I will. And after I did it, I was so happy that I did do it. So I'm going to be real with you. It's just listening to that, and don't allow yourselves to think, I can't do this, or Jesus, I'm tired, or, it's like, just do it. That's what I'm hearing. Just do it. You can handle it, whatever it is. Appreciate the moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love, romance. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. So this could be it. Someone could be complaining, you could be working really hard, and maybe you don't have enough time for romance or enough time for love. That's what I'm hearing. What's going on? Speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. That's what I'm feeling. And getting to know each other. Learn to meet another's need to love. So even if we can't spend as much time as we want with our loved ones, they can be anybody, speak the words of love. If all you have time for is a text, make it a good one. If all you have time for is a quick phone call, make it count. Build someone's confidence. You know what I mean? That's what I'm hearing. You guys are busy. You guys have a lot on the go. And your relationships could be suffering, whether they're your kids, whether you're your love partners, whether they're your family, friends. Make a little time for them. Even if it's only a few minutes, let them know. But make those words count. Capricorn energy. What's going on for the beautiful Capricorns? You know, we have very demanding schedules, and Spirit saying don't forget your loved ones. What do you feel? You could be torn, right? You could be feeling like you're being torn in many directions. You could be feeling like, am I being a fool? Is this foolish idea to be taking on this other project? I'm just feeling like it's about time constraints. Like I said, you could be doing a lot. A juggling act. Like you could be taking on 2 jobs. Or you could be like, I don't have time. And you're thinking to yourself, am I being foolish for doing this? Spirit's saying, no. The light bulb is here. It is going beyond the normal. Like you're pushing yourself really hard or you're taking on a lot. This idea, you're thinking, is this idea that I'm having foolish? Is it actually going to pay off for me? And Spirit is saying, yes, it will. It'll fully support you if you keep going. But you could be torn between, well, I don't have time for my loved ones. I don't have time for my romance. I don't have time for love. I don't have time for my partner or my kids or whatever. Spirit saying, yeah. You're in the world, but not of the world. It's like being superhuman. You know what I mean? If anybody can accomplish it, it is Capricorn. It's all just the shock of the new. Spirit saying it's a shock. Maybe not a shock to you, but maybe it's a shock to those around you. Like, that's what I mean. You've got a lot on the go. It is about time and spending time with those that you love. It's maybe a shock to them. They're not used to it. Maybe they're used to spending more time with them or something like that, it's all just a shock to you. This new situation, or there's a lot on your plate at one time. And you may be doubting yourself or questioning yourself. Was that a dumb idea? Is this a foolish idea? Am I being a fool? Am I fooling myself? The answer is no, you're not. It's shock. It's a shock to the system, whatever you're doing. It's adapting to it. It's like you feel part of the world, but you don't even feel like you're in your own world. It's like you're so many projects, so much to do with little time to fit everybody into your world. You might need to take just a break to restore and replenish your energy. I'm hearing someone is doing double duty on the job, and like you could be working extensive hours, and your family could be complaining, or your loved ones could be complaining. We don't see you anymore. You don't have time for us. It's all a shock. It might be a shock to you. It might be a shock to them. You might just need a little break, a little sleep, a little rest. Capricorn energy. Yeah, there could be like a lot of chaos. Things could seem chaotic, or fighting and arguing and struggling. Let them know you love them deeply. It's just a shock. Balance out your energy. It will balance out. But like I said, you got a lot on your plate. And it's like trying to make decisions and choices. And it's like feeling confused. Am I being a fool? Is this foolish to be doing this? Spirit saying no, it'll all balance out. Yeah. Should I just walk away? Should I just leave it on the table and go? What should I do here? Yep, you got a lot on your plate. Maybe a lot of responsibilities. Maybe it's heavy workloads. Maybe you're feeling like I should just leave. I just want to go. Am I being foolish? Am I being stupid? Was this a dumb idea? You've got a lot on the go. And maybe, keep waiting and waiting for, I don't know, or someone feels like, I'm always waiting for you. You're always working. You're always doing this. You're always doing that. It's just a shock. So it's about having all these responsibilities. Maybe you're a head of an organization, and maybe you're in a position of authority here, and you've got a lot of responsibilities and obligations. You know what I mean? You're like waiting for this. Could be your workload. And it just simply could be the shock of something new. Maybe you took on a more time-consuming role in your position. Maybe you're in a position of authority, and maybe it feels like, I'm going to go nuts here. Should I just, am I crazy? Should I just like give it up? Should I just, walk away from it? Obligations, responsibilities, there's a lot going on here. It's the shock of something new. Yeah, like you could be the boss, a supervisor or a CEO or someone in a position of authority, and it's like you can't just leave it there, and you might be picking up the slack, for someone else. And you could be sitting here going, I don't know. I don't know if this is ever going to change. When is it ever going to change? I've been waiting for something to change and waiting, and I'm exhausted. Affirmation. A lot of responsibilities, a lot of burdens. Yeah. And it's like my love life might be going for a shit here. You know what I mean? And somebody might be feeling like their love life is changing since they took on this extra role or these extra hours or these extra obligations. And maybe I don't even have time for a love life. There's love here. Yeah. Focusing in on the coin here. Yeah. It is about your love life. I'm trying to juggle making money with my love life and my partnerships or my people around me. And I'm waiting for this change. I keep having to work overtime. I've got a lot, maybe, an employee can't handle it all. And you got to pick up slack, working extra hours. And like you're questioning yourself. Is this ever going to change? You know what I mean? Am I being foolish? Am I gambling here? Am I taking on too much? Am I taking on a risk? Am I being foolish to be working this hard? Or someone might be thinking you need to take a rest, because it's actually working against you. If you just take a few hours, recuperate, get some sleep, and get a fresh view. Because I'm telling you, you've got a lot going on. Sometimes you just might feel like feeling defeated, like, when is this ever going to change, Don't worry. There's a lot of stability here. So Spirit's saying, you're not being a fool. Don't doubt yourself, because eventually this will pay off. Eventually. You just got to ride it out, because it eventually will support you completely. Show your support to your love connections, whoever they are. And it's about, they could be complaining, like I said, or you could be complaining because you're working so hard, you have so much on your plate. Make sure your loved ones know that you still love them. It will completely support you one day. Yeah. And things could just be very, like, stagnant, but it eventually will support you and be very abundant. a very solid business. It'll eventually support your loved ones, yourself, and your future. But you might have to feel like, I got to be a magician to pull this all off. Well, who better than Capricorn to be that magician? Having all the tools available to you. But it's like being in the world but not of it. It's like I don't even feel like I'm participating in my own life here. I'm working so hard. You're going to pull it off, whatever you're doing. People around you could be getting emotional, like thinking, am I being manipulated here? Or, or you could be saying that. I don't know, it's just making you emotional. Spirit saying it is the shock of the new. Could be a new business, the shock of a new business, the shock of a new relationship, and then everything piles up on you at the same time. It's because of the shock. It's shocking because it's new. But damn, it'll pay off. You might be shocked. You might be surprised how well it pays off. We're talking about your career here for real, but it does involve your love relationships. It's the shock of the new, a new business, a new opportunity. You could be getting extra money. You could be in a new love relationship or getting a new love relationship. It's the shock of it being new. Yeah. And it's like, speak clearly, make your words count. There is high honor, respect, and integrity here. That's fear. Don't let your fears, your doubts confuse you, because it's going to be lucrative. But it's like, I spend an awful lot of time. Somebody could be, mistrusting you, spending an awful lot of time at work. I'm working my ass off. Reassure your loved ones. I'm not trying to avoid you. I'm not trying to be cold or detached here. This is the long-term goal. We can do this. We can carry this off, but I need your support. I can't do this without you. I'm doing this for you because I love you. And I want us to eventually live off of this dream. I'm passionate about you. Maybe you don't have time to, I don't even have time to have sex. I'm that busy. But someone could be feeling ignored or thinking like maybe you're bored of them. It's not the case at all. someone is feeling like alone, like I spend an awful lot of time alone. But reassure them, then let them know, they might have doubts or fears, why you're working so many hours, why you're always gone, why you're always tired, why. You might need to take a break and regenerate your body and your mind. Even if it's a few hours, you know what I mean? Or one day, I need a day off. I got to take this day off. Doubt and confusion. Don't be afraid. No more complaining. I'm doing this for the greater good. I'm doing this so that we don't have to do this in the future. You might need to go out and have some fun. Like let loose every once in a while and get together with your loved ones or your partner and just laugh. It's like, I know you got a lot on your plate. You are being protected against any kind of negative karma. You know what I mean? You're being protected against any kind of negative karma. You're not getting negative karma. No, it's not all going for a shit. Spirit's saying it is not negative karma that you're receiving. You're like, what the hell? Maybe everything is going wrong on the job, or maybe employees are quitting or not showing up for work, or you're taking on all these extra responsibilities or duties. It's not negative karma. It'll balance out. Don't worry, you're being protected. Your dreams will become a reality. It's not a pipe dream. You'll be a success. Like I said, someone could be complaining. They don't mean what they say. They might be feeling neglected. Could be a child feeling the distance, or a loved one feeling the distance. Could be children, you know what I mean? Feeling neglected. Somebody's feeling sorry for themselves. I'm not doing this. Yeah, it's just like, listen to your intuition. It very well could be children or young ones, or feeling neglected. It's just fear. It's because they're afraid somehow. Yeah, just communicate clearly. Speak your truth. Tell them the truth. of what's going on. I don't know, you might, yeah. I don't know if someone feels like they're being betrayed. You're not being betrayed. No. You could be dealing with like a lot of gossip and rumors. Like I said, shit could be happening on the job. It is about your career. And you're thinking, man, I'm going to be dead before I see results. Complaining. No more complaining. It's not going to kill you. It's not the end of the world. Somebody is around you is being like dramatic, melodramatic. It's all good. Spirit saying, they just need a little TLC, a little nurturing and loving. That's it. So give them emotions, give them that love that they're seeking. Yeah. Let them know. Include them in what your dream is. Include them in it. Let them be part of it. Let them know, well, like, you know, on payday, we'll go and, you know, when I get paid, then I can spend more time with you, whatever your case is. It's like trying to be generous. Be generous with your affections, especially. It'll make them happy. It is children, I think, who are feeling hurt because you're not spending the amount of time that you used to spend with them. It's because of the shock, because it's something new. Maybe you're getting in a love relationship and they could be envious, you know, they could be being melodramatic, thinking that somehow they're going to be left out in the picture, out in the cold. So you could have children issues going on. Include them in what you're planning and what your vision is so they feel a part of it. It's like you could be juggling between children, a love relationship, a high stress job, putting in extra hours, and the kids are suffering for it. Because obviously your love relationship may be as well. You know, it's just be nurturing. Not like you're not in demand here, Capricorn. Empress energy. Whatever you're working on will bear fruit. Do not worry. Things will calm out. It could be that people are being defensive, like taking a defensive, being defensive. Well, I don't see you anymore. We don't talk anymore. I never get to spend time with you anymore. And you're trying to juggle it all. It's overwhelming. It's only based upon fears and doubts. That's it. The love is there. The caringness is there. The nurturing is there. Everything is there. There's nothing shady going on here at all. Someone is going through everything. It's having to be everything for everyone all of the time. And when you don't spend that time, someone is feeling neglected. And it's like you needing to multitask and take on all these other work situations, extra hours, whatever. Don't worry, it'll all calm out. Don't give up on your dream, because it will pay off, and it will eventually support you all. Include them in the vision and in the dream. And then they feel part of it. Someone is just feeling left out of the picture. It'll all come out. Don't worry. You're going to be happy. But you got to work and explain it. I have to work. This is my long-term goal. This is my long-term vision. I hope you get on board. I hope you're on this with me. Please understand I love you implicitly. But this is what I'm working on. And we're all going to be able to come together. We'll work this out. Let's work a plan. You might have to have a schedule, to schedule everybody in. You've got a tight schedule. But if you explain to these people, whoever they are, okay, well, here's the plan. I have to do this, this, and this. And after I achieve that, then I'm going to have lots of time for you. I'm not trying to neglect you. I'm not trying to ignore you. I'm not trying to. This is the plan. Include them in the plan. Close connections. You'll have closeness. You'll have time. But I gotta wait. Be strong. Wait for this to come around. It is coming to you. Yeah, it's just building frustration here. Somebody could be like, I need a goddamn drink. But somebody might be thinking, oh, you're just being selfish. I never see you anymore. I never hear from you anymore. It's building a little resentment. It is kind of being immature. You know what I mean? It could be a child, again. And why is it taking so long? Why are you taking so long? Why is it so slow? The love is there. Make your words count. Make your words. Yeah. So you're a busy person. You're loyal, you're dedicated, but it's like lack of sleep here, or worry, and somebody is over worrying about something, and you may not be getting enough sleep because you're worrying all the time. Your wheels are turning about all the stuff you got to do. Worrying about the kids, it's just like you might snap off at them, but it's okay. It's all going to work out, but this is the juggling act. So you might say things and then learn to regret them later, or they might be doing that to you, but it is all good. It's just that when you get overtired, my health and safety on my job used to tell us that. Somebody here is working so hard, it's like being drunk. You can work so many hours that you're actually legally impaired because you can't think straight. You get moody. You get tearful. You go through an emotional roller coaster. Someone is just simply overtired. They're exhausted from the amount of work that they're doing. You might say, you might even start to slur your words. It's not because someone's been drinking or you've been drinking. It's because you're tired, overtired. And you get bitchy and you get moody and you get cryy and then you get angry and you need to take a break. It's your body telling you, I'm going to shut you down. Your body is going to shut down. You can only go so long without sleep, so long at a heavy pace like that before your body will shut down for you. Those are warning signs. You're overtired. You need a break. That's what this is saying. Pay attention to those signs because that is a sign of exhaustion from overwork. There's nothing else going on. It's overthinking, overwork, over worrying. Worrying, worrying, worrying. Lack of sleep. Worrying about all the stuff you gotta do. It's an overloaded schedule. You know, even when you get behind the wheel of a car, falling asleep at the wheel, it's like being legally impaired. You're like drunk. You're not, your responses slow down. Your reactions slow down. It's like you're not even sure if you're in the world. Somebody is really overworking here to the point of exhaustion, and your body will shut down. When your body's had enough of that, it will shut down. It'll just stop. Take care, everyone, and get some rest if this reads for you. Please do it because it's not doing you any good. It's just slowing things down instead of speeding things up. Take care, everyone.